just hit us up. We got so much that we can discuss. Come to the booth and turn up with us. Meta News be the source you can trust. You can DJ.
Welcome to All Star Studios. This is your host Dragon, and I'm here with a very special guest today, DjMannyFlyiso.
What's poppin', y'all? What's good?
How we doing today, Manny?
Yo, I'm great, man. No complaints, positive energy, chilling in the metaverse, you know what I mean? Getting things popping. You already know how it is. And outside the metaverse, high-fi treats, you know what I mean?
Hey, most definitely. Man, I know you've been in here for a long time, Manny. You definitely one of the day ones. So first thing I want to ask, first question is what got you here? What got you in Horizon?
Just like everybody else, man. It was a free app, you know what I mean? When I first jumped on, 2020, late 2020, it was a free app. I went into Club Vivid, and shout out to Danica. I started DJing there, you know what I mean, first, and from home, and that was dope. And then Danica put me into the stew. I was the first producer here in Horizon World, official producer. You know what I mean? I was putting my beats in the studio. I don't know if you remember, Hobson came in there and was rapping on the beats. That was fire. Yeah. That was like the start, After that, we did a lot of things, man. It's been a crazy year, and I could write a book, all the things we done did and been through in the metaverse. I had a lot of time at the studio. I had a lot of fun there. At the studio, STU by Danica, back in the day, it was all about just freestyling, and it wasn't a lot of studios open then. It was like maybe one or two, so it was everybody was at the stew, and I loved it for going to watch talent. You know what I mean? Like, I met you that way. I met you in the stew that way, and then I produced music. So being at the stew is like I get to meet artists constantly. I get to work with artists constantly, and then me and the other producers from the stew, Chris Kane, Knowledge, we came together and decided to bring my company, Royalty Radio Media, into the metaverse. And that was big. You remember that?
Yeah.
We was the first official music label media company here in Horizon. Like, we was doing shows, like real shows. Like, you came to our shows, it was an experience, and then we had what we did was we did three instances of the same stage, and we had the artists rotate. So when the artists finished with one world, they were done with their set, they had to go to the next world. And altogether we had like 96 people that day in like a 2-hour span. It was a great show. It was great shows. We did a few shows last year. We did open mics in the studio. We did artist development and royalty. We wanted to make the studio feel like a studio. Like, it wasn't that just come play. You could do that, but it was like real. Like, we had Universe Dragon there. He was an artist developer. You know what I mean? So he was doing singing lessons and rapping with people on the low, private sessions. You know what I mean? We had other producers, real producers that you could sit down, talk to, make beats with. You know what I mean? Like, it was a great experience last year. Last year blew us up music so many ways. And then we had the team. The team was just crazy. Everybody was on the team last year. And now everybody is like spreaded their wings, and everybody like is on top of the metaverse. I feel like it's a lot of dope names that was a part of our team. We had Soup, we had Andrew Money, we had La Chocolate, we had Lovely, we had Dragon there. You know what I mean? We had Fry Records in the back. Lolo was actually our second intern. Our first intern was Just Mir, if y'all remember. Just Mir.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But Lolo Fry Records now, he was our second intern. And basically all they did was just, give tours of the facility and tell people when our next shows was. But it was dope for them because they got to see the real experience of producers and ghostwriters and rappers. You know what I mean? Now Lolo, he got his own studio in the metaverse. You know what I mean? So he got his own record label in the metaverse. And I love seeing stuff like that. It was always about that for me, Dragon. It wasn't about keeping everything at royalty. It was always about everybody spreading their own wings You know what I mean? And us learning off each other, you know. After that, bro, I brought Hi-Fi Treats in there, man.
Yeah. And you did. I mean, and just seeing what you've done in this space, man, I'm telling you, like it has been very impactful. I know it's definitely impacted me. Like, you were one of the first showcases and other things like that that really like that was even known in here, that even happened like that in here. That to put that many artists together on one stage, it was the first time I even seen anything like that take place in here, and it was an amazing thing to be a part of that. And see what you did in here. But my question is, what made you want to bring music in here? Like when you got here, what made you go, you know what? I want to bring music in. Like I want to be about music when I get here, and not just to like just run around, hang out with people.
I'm a DJ head. I'm a DJ. The studio and DJing. That's what drew me into here. I think I spent like 2 days in the plaza, and then I was in the studio most of the time. What brought me out that studio, I could say, is other world creators and users used to look at me and be like, I'm always in the studio. What else can you do? Or what else do you do? So that's when we started world hopping. And they bust my cherry on that one because I love world hopping to this day. Like, I love it, love it, love it. World hopping to me is like the best time to network because you world hopping with other people you don't even know they builders, and then you find out they builders and creators and music people. It's bananas. You know what I mean? That's what brought me in, the people. I brought my own music in here because I know my music is good, not to sound conceited or nothing, but I wanted people to hear it. I wanted people to hear my music, and I felt like the metaverse is the best place because as a producer, as a DJ, in one night I can meet 100 people, and 100 people can go straight to my links. You know what I mean?
100%.
So I could do that outside too, but it's gonna take a little bit longer if I walk out the door. You know what I mean? Trying to meet 100 people and run up on them. Here in the metaverse is more easier because we're just dealing with their personalities. You know what I mean?
Hey, 100%. I mean, this and the word network always, resonates with me because that's what it is. Like, I mean, like if you're not here to have fun and you are here for, a deeper part of the space, the networking is key. And when it comes to music in here, there's more people who are about music in this space than you think, so it is one of those things where, just got to get out here. You got to network with people because you never know what you're going to learn, who you're going to meet. I mean, your best friend could be out here. You know what I mean? Like your future significant other could be out here. Like there's so much to this space that I don't think people fully understand at this time. So, with that being said, so what are you working on anything right now? Like, is there anything in the works right now? Do you have anything coming? And you do, are you working on some new projects or working on new builds? Cause I know you're a world builder as well.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I didn't start in the metaverse as a world builder. I started as a DJ and producer. And I started doing the shows. That's what I was known for. I started creating because I seen everybody else doing it, and it inspired me to get behind the controllers and put some blocks together and use my imagination. One of the first builds I came out with was Stranger Things. I did a maze. If you completed the maze, you got a bike, the Mad Max bike asset. You know what I mean? I'm always giving stuff away. So that was like, you complete the maze, you got a bike. I think I gave away like 50 bikes. You know what I mean? Like, then I did meta bumper cars. You know what I mean? That's something I love as a kid, bumper cars. I got some help from a dope group of people in here. I want to shout out Sickish, Kizzy, June dropped the music. The Kawaii family, the boys helped me script the games and my cars. I mean, like, I'm a builder now. I mean, I'm just in the building, so I really didn't know how to script. Them two young boys, the young boys, helped me how to script my cars and my game. You know what I mean? Like, they some dope kids. Because of that, I ended up entering it into the pop jam, and I won some money behind it. Yeah. That was dope. That was dope. All I did was encourage me to build more and more. So right now I'm working on a dope project, and it's not just me. I pulled in some dope creators, some dope friends to get on this project. I really don't want to speak too much on it because it's not released yet, but it's something to help bring the community together.
So you cooking on something? You cooking something?
Yeah, we cooking something big, big. You know what I mean? Like I really miss how our community used to be like one. Like we was one at one point. Like it was nothing about how many likes, how many saves, or how many people spin in your world. At one point, it was just all about us world hopping and getting to know each other. And I really want us to get back to that because at the end of the day, like all the bullshit, all the drama, I'm like the king of drama in this metaverse, bro. I done had it with mad people. I want to say I apologize to all y'all. I got mad love for everybody. I just want to brush all that shit under the rug. Excuse my language, but brush it up under the rug. You know what I mean? Because for real, I wasn't paying y'all bills and y'all wasn't paying my bills. You know what I mean? It's not that serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all need to come together as a community. If we come together, we more stronger. You know what I mean?
100%.
And with this project, I really feel like it's gonna help. So I want to shout out KJ from Mike Drop. Y'all know him because he's helping me with this. Me and him like working on it hard, and it was his idea to really push me to do it. And we got a lot of people working on it, and they dope people. I don't want to tell too much, but just be on the lookout for this project we're working on. It's gonna drop soon, real soon. Besides that, I got the Gravitron. Y'all remember the Gravitron carnival ride that spin around with the DJ in the middle? Yeah, that's about to drop too as well. I got that coming out. And a show. We coming out with a dope show at the end of the summer. You know what I mean? So yeah, be on the lookout. All y'all gotta do is just follow me on Instagram. Keep in touch with DjManny_Flyiso. You know what I mean? We good.
Oh yeah, most definitely. What keeps you motivated here? What keeps you motivated in this space? What keeps you going?
The people, y'all do. Honest to God, like I can honestly say I've been through some stuff in this space where I myself backed away from this space. And it was always the people, the users, the community. Like I was that person that like I reached out to a lot of people. I linked up with a lot of people. I met a lot of people from our community. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bubblegum. I met her in real life. Like I got close with Bubblegum so much, Bubblegum Planet, that me and her fiance are like this. Like we thick of thieves. Like I'm gonna be in their wedding. Like those my peoples. Like I'm dead ass gonna be in their wedding. You know what I mean? Who else? Dot New York, Angel the artist. Domain comes from Jersey all the time. The Queens and show us mad love. I'm always down to meet people. You know, I'm a people person, so it's the people that keep me motivated, bro. I mean, they always keep me coming back.
Hey, you already know, man. And speaking of meeting, I plan to meet you soon. You know what I mean? Like when I'm in your
I know that's right. I know that's right. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I definitely am. You know, having people like you in this space and people with that same like mentality when it comes to music, because again, you know, there's so much here when it comes to music. You know, and I think it's sometimes overlooked or, you know, kind of undervalued or, you know, not noticed in the way that it should be, because there's a lot of work that goes into making, creating, even standing in front of a group of people and things like that. You got to be able to put yourself out there and things like that. So, I mean, it takes a lot to be in that realm. So, you know, again, it's 100% props to people like you who really stick with it, do it. And sometimes you got to take a break and it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to step back, regather things, you know, reevaluate. Sometimes you got to restructure and then you got to come back in, you know, so it's, I mean, so, and sometimes that's what it takes, but man, we really appreciate you coming out today, having you on the show and everything like that. You have anything else you want to share with you know, with the audience? You know, I know you shared your socials or anything. You got any other socials or anything like that?
Y'all can all visit hifitreats.com. That's another big reason I took a break to focus on my other business. I have Royalty Radio Media and I also own Hi-Fi Treats. Owned it for 5 years now. It's an edibles business and we locked and loaded and we ship all over. I mean, you can ask the people in the metaverse. They know about Hi-Fi Treats. And we also have a store here in the metaverse that you can walk in. You know what I mean? You can go put your order in on our website. And we even have little meta trips. Like if you eat a piece of candy, you're going to have like a nice little meta high, I call it. Go check it out. Hi-Fi Treats.
Yeah. And so we no matter what, we definitely got to get you back in this show. at some point in time. But my question is, what advice would you give somebody just coming in this space, trying to get into music, trying to get out here and do their thing?
All the music heads, my best advice to y'all is to network. Use this space wisely. There's artists in here that are not even, I'm not gonna say no names, but there's artists in here that are not even known in their hometown, and they have a following here in the metaverse. You know what I mean? You have to utilize it, because as an artist, a rapper, a singer, even a producer, as an artist, your streams are gonna go up. You know what I mean? Dragon is a perfect example. I know his streams went up since he got in this space, and that's because there's so many places for you to perform at. You know what I mean? And you could perform anywhere for free here. You could bring your own people and open up one of these worlds, you know what I mean, for free, and bring your own following there. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great place for artists. I always said that from day one. It's a great place for musicians and artists to be.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Artists building a fan base and other things like that. So, and that, I feel like that's lovely advice. So by all means, guys, like, don't just take that advice, but come in. You know what I mean? If you're not here, come on in. And if you are here and you just don't know how to get out there, or you're trying to figure out what to do to get those steps in, come speak to somebody who you've seen on this show. People like Manny, people like myself, people like other guests and things like that.
You will walk up on me, I'll give you all of that information for free.
100%. But again, Manny, we really appreciate you coming and turning up with us, bro, at the All-Star Studio. And again, we're going to have you again on this show, because I know you got more to share, and I know you got a lot of things coming down the pipeline. But with that being said, guys, we really appreciate you guys joining us tonight. We got so much more to come. Keep rocking with us here at All-Star Studios. If you haven't been here, come through. And we got so much more for you. Y'all have a great night.
Yo, big shout out to Universe, Dragon, Miss Roxy, All-Star Studio, DjMannyFlyiso in the building, Loyalty Radio. Stop thinking global and start thinking global. Yo, let's get it.